Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can pin blocks onto your Squarespace website. Now, first off, let's get to the Squarespace UI here to edit your site. Now, just click on this to edit your site. Now, what are blocks? Blocks is how we interact and how we build our Squarespace website. So for an image here, if I drag and drop this, as you can see, it's kind of like Lego blocks per se, because each elements and each content have a set predefined size of blocks, which are those little squares there, which can fit onto the blocks, right? So if you want to pin a block, for example, it'll be the obvious pin button here. So just click pin, and there'll be a couple of option here, like pin on top to scroll, pin to center on scroll, or pin to bottom to scroll. Now, what does this mean? Now, I'll show you. So for example here, I'm gonna delete this markdown here, and I'm going to set it here. And I'm going to pin this onto the top when I scroll. So now it's pinned. I'm going to save, and I'm going to exit. Now I'm going to preview this. Now, if you see, if I scroll, it'll be pinned just like that. So no matter how much I scroll, it'll always be viewable on my Squarespace website. Now let's try the other pinning orientation again. Edit, click on it again on the pin. Now let's try pinning it to center when it scroll. Let's click on save. Now let's click on exit. Now let's click on preview. Now let's try scrolling. Now it'll be like that. So it'll be pinned to the center, right? Instead of on the very edge of the top earlier. Now let's try the last one. Edit, click on it, the pins, and then let's go on pin to bottom. Now this time, after this, I'm going to show you what the offset does as well. Now, what the offset does is that I'm going to preview here, right? And when I picked the pin to top option earlier, it was a little bit too much on the edge. So I gave it an offset of a little 40 pixels. Now when I scroll, as you can see, now there's space on the edge of the screen and the pinned element here. The spaces here is exactly 40 pixels. So that is how you pin blocks onto your Squarespace website.